So you can explain.
Yeah, yeah. I was telling you about my daily routines during pandemic, but I was expressing something according to this, in order people can understand why. Okay, I was saying that I was so respectful about the lockdown situation, and I used to be at home working at home or at the office because I respect so much the life of one of my fathers here. Okay, I have my biological father, and I'm not living with him at the moment. He lives with my mother, and I live with my special father. His name is Gustavo, and I respect so much his life. So uh, myself, my wife, my son, maybe could be in risk. Yeah, maybe we can get some contagious and we can transmit him. And I don't want to affect any somebody else or anyone else because of my decisions. So my daily routine during pandemic it was easy. I used to wake up in the morning. I began checking all about the languages center in which I am the responsible of. And then we took the lunch. Well, so, yeah, commonly the breakfast at first, then the lunch, and then well, all the meals. Um, but that was maybe until 2 or 3 months ago. 2 months ago. My wife is also an English teacher. Okay, she is an engineer about profession, a super engineer and a super teacher too. So she works also for the same language center, but she is also a kindergarten teacher. So I used to take her to the job and then come back and keep going with the classes. And then we organize all the material. I plan all the lessons. I prepare the materials. I coordinate the languages classes. And I'm checking some details about the administrative things because, we are an official Cambridge center. So I have to be very connected to Cambridge, to Oxford, to all these things. And then I stop because I also want to have special time with my son. So I dedicate in a different stages of the day uh, time for being a father, for being a husband, time for being a son, because I need to move my father Gustavo to his job. He's a retirement professor too, but right now he's the headmaster of the museum here in my city. Yeah, so
Mhm.
he's the responsible of the Huasteca Museum,
Mhm.
and then I come back for him, and then so I'm moving, but in a really close circle and really close environment with all the um, COVID necessities, protection. Yeah, and that's it. I am not
Yep.
so complicated guy.
Yep. So another interesting question for you. Do you like traveling? How many countries have you traveled in your life? And do you have a plan to visit different countries in future?
Mhm.
Please.
Yeah, it's quite interesting this question because when I was a child, I used to travel with my father Gustavo, which is my currently father at moment, and I didn't like to go with him. Yeah, because I hated to travel by bus, by car, by plane, and I didn't like it. But the time forces me to go to different places to work. In Mexico, yeah, I think I know all the country, maybe three states, 3 or 4 states in the Mexican Republic. They are the unique that I haven't been there. Okay, but the necessity, the job needs made me to go. And then, I was thinking, wow, this is not so bad. This is not so bad. Traveling is so good. And then the opportunity to go to overseas or abroad came to me, and I don't understand exactly why. So I can say it was part of the God's plan for my life, because right now we're talking a miscellaneous thing, but I have shared with people from all around the world my testimony about the God's help in my cure about cancer. So, on my belief, um, I have a second opportunity to say to the world about the God's power and things like that. So that's the reason I can assume God is moving myself to different places to talk and to teach and to whatever the other purposes, but at the same time, take a bit, yeah, for saying that, come on, people, God exists and is with all of us and things like that. Okay. So the countries, well, United States, well, Mexico for sure, United States, United Kingdom, Spain, French, Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia. Okay. So this is the, maybe more. Yeah, but it's not the same to stay there and do something else. You can visit them so quick, yeah, but these 8 countries are we can consider it as a be part of them, at least just for a while, with some purposes there. And yes, we are preparing a travel to Turkey, yeah. So maybe I can visit India too. And I don't know, maybe you could be my tour guide or something like that.
Obviously, why not? I shall be your
Okay, my
guide.
father is
So
my
I'll show
father.
you the Taj
I'm sorry.
Mahal and the temples.
Oh, perfect idea. My father is a lover, Indian lover. Okay, an Indian lover. So he wants to go there, and I think it's going to be very great. He is also learning English. He is a really good English student, and now he's going to enjoy even more, as you said before. Do you remember? So yes, that's the plan.
Okay, so music, it's really part of entertainment. So what's your crazy? Do you have crazy about music? And what's your contribution towards music? Do you sing? And
Yeah, I
other all
think.
aspects?
Do you want I sing for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind, have it. Maybe 2 or 3 lines.
Okay, I don't know what to sing. Let me talk about music, and I'm going to figure it out what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Um, yes, and you're going to understand why I need to think about what to think. But the situation is, I was a terrible singer. I mean, I am not Luciano Pavarotti. Yeah, I am not Justin Bieber. I am not these superstars. No, no. But I was terrible. Oh Lord, you can't imagine how ugly I used to sing. Um, we have a special song here in our country called Las Mañanitas. Las Mañanitas is like to say the little mornings, the little mornings. Okay. And this little morning song is about to, oh, no explanation. It's the same song for Happy Birthday to You. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, mesmerizing voice. Wow, what a super voice.
Well, that
Magnificent.
thank you so much. That was the
Okay.
easiest, the easiest song. But well, Las Mañanitas or the Little Mornings, yeah, is
Mhm.
exactly the same like Happy Birthday. It's a
Yeah.
song to wish a happy birthday. Okay. Well, I couldn't sing and play on the guitar the Mañanitas. Yeah, I was completely a mess. So I'm sorry. I'm not Rolf. I don't know if you bother that I mentioned several times the word God here, but that's true. I don't know if you are bothering about this.
Hey, no, God, it's, I'm a
It's all.
true, I'm a true, I'm a true believer.
Oh, perfect. So no problem,
So
because
I respect
it's
every religion and I
yeah.
love people. I love all religions in the world.
Well then.
Everyone has their own perception, and we don't want to force anyone. Let them live in their own religion, their own life, their own world.
Good.
So,
Well,
moving on to the next part.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just. Sorry. I was just wanting to finishing the point about
Is there is there
the
is there any
music.
song to sing?
And I sang Happy Birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. No, no, no. I was saying that I couldn't do it. But when I decided, I talked to God. Yeah. I was 12 when I learned how to play the guitar. Okay. And then I wasn't be able. And I said, Lord, I would like to sing. I would like to play the guitar. Please help me. I really want to do it. And I was not a stronger believer at that moment. But I said, and I received an answer from him. And he let me do it because that was suddenly, believe me. This process took maybe 1 or 2 months. And then I was singing. And I say, oh my God, what am I singing? And at that moment, I understood that God let me do that, but singing for Him. And I have a history, a full story about all how I have dedicated my music, my voice to praise Him. Yeah. And a lot of things have done in the world with the music as an excuse. Yeah, in some of or most of the countries I have told you about it. So this is the reality. When I say, wow, what a profile, what an amazing voice, what a talent, what a God. It's my answer. And I'm so sorry, but I would like to say, oh, it's because I am a super amazing brain. No, 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 it's God giving to me the opportunity to
There is
express.
a
Yeah.
song about God. You might heard this. Bind us together, Lord. Bind us together, Lord. Bind us together, Lord. Cords that cannot be broken. That cannot be broken. We are the family of God. We are the chosen desire. We are the family of God. We are the chosen desire.
Yeah.
Bind
Yeah.
us together, Lord. Bind us together, Lord. Bind us together, Lord. Cause there is
Wow.
only one God. There is only one Lord. There is only one King. That is why we live. That is why we
I will
sing.
sing.
I sang this
Yeah,
song
right.
because you remind me of God. So this is a Christian song. So
Okay.
exclusively for, you know, people who admire, people love God. So I am a true lover and I believe in God. At the same time, I respect other people. Like, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, we must respect other people, respect their
Yes.
religion. We don't want to force anyone to convert their religion into Islam or into other. It's not possible. He never promotes, but they want to imitate us, they want to follow us by seeing our actions, by influence, impact. So by our words, by our deeds, they will follow us. That is
Yes.
the real transmission or real conversation, in my opinion.
Walaikum salam.
So, government. May I know about your government? Who is the president and the other developments in your country? Your government system?
Okay. Well, our president is Andrés Manuel López Obrador. He has 3 years in the
What is the
power.
name of the president? Quite different.
Andrés Manuel
Andres.
Manuel López Obrador.
Wow,
This is the name.
it's quite a long name.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Andrés
do you
Manuel
call
López
him?
Obrador.
What do
AMLO.
you call him? AMLO.
AMLO. Yeah.
AMLO.
You know, the first letters of each part of his name. AMLO. Uh, um, well, he has 3 years in a row in the power, and our Mexican Republic presidents have 6 years length period. Okay, and he is in the middle of his. Okay, he used to be part of the opposition power here in Mexico. So in Mexico, we got we have parties. Okay, we have parties here in our country, and we have been governed by one party during 70, yeah, more or less 70 years in a row for the same, yeah. And then suddenly another party won the elections, and they governed during 12 years. And after that period, the old empowered party, yeah, won again. And then they governed 6 years. Okay. And people thought, oh my God, not again, not again. And people decided to vote for AMLO. Okay. And now he's trying to do the things in a different way. Yeah. Because he's not new. AMLO had participated in the Mexican elections, I think 2 times before, and in the third chance he got it. Okay, so it was a long time attempt. Okay, and now he's trying to do the things in a different way. Uh, wait a second, please. Wait a second. Es que todavía no es tiempo, Silvia. Dice, ya tienes activo.
Okay.
No, it's okay now. So sorry. It's
So,
because I was using a different internet access. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So I was applying a new package, data package for keep the transmission. Okay.
Okay, okay. So, due to time limit, let me just move on to festivals, food,
Okay.
culture, languages,
Yeah.
education.
Okay.
And can you
Yeah.
please explain these all things together um, in a very brief way?
Okay. And what
What
is the
festivals, food, culture, languages, education, politics? all those things in a
In a brief way.
limited words. Yeah.
All right. Well, go one by one in a brief way. Tell me the first one again. Festivals, you say, Okay, we have the Mexican Independence Party, the Mexican Revolution Party, the Constitution Festival Day, and that's about like politics, okay? As a cultural,
Yeah,
Mexico,
celebrations and festivals.
yeah. Maybe talking about culture, the most famous celebration is the Day of the Dead, okay? The Day of the Dead. In this celebration, in a short way, we can say that we evoke the presence of all the people belong to our families to come back just for a while in a spiritual way. Not like invocation, like, oh, come to me, come to me. No, no, no. It's not like a ritual. No, it's not like that. It's not wizarding. No, it's just like a, tradition. Just to, hey, we are remembering you. Okay, come if you are able. Stay close to us because in Christianity, yeah, we believe that people who are in heaven, yeah, could intercede for us. Okay, could talk to God about us, and we believe that we can ask them, please, if you can say something to God about the problem I have, talk to him for helping me. And that's we believe in Christianity about this, okay? Because for us we have three different churches. We have the churches here on earth, the church in heaven, and the church in the purgatory, okay, at the middle of. But this is not the point. We call the Day of the Dead this tradition to remember the people, all those who are not with us anymore. Okay, that's the cultural. The other one is Christmas. Christmas time, because most of Mexican people is Christian, so we celebrate in a special way the Christmas night and the New Year's Eve. That's about celebrations. What else? What else you say? Food? You say mention something about food, no?
Food, yeah, food.
Wow. India is a really good place for eating. I have never been there, but you are very famous about your food too. Huh? And I can say many similar things about Mexico in a relationship about food with India, because India is famous for all the mixture and all the strong flavors and all these really, really condimented food with
Yeah,
many
we have
species and blah, blah, blah.
Arabian food and Chinese, French, even Mexican.
Yeah, I know. So Mexico, I think, is quite similar to India food, because we have a lot of mixture of essences and condiments and styles on each region of the country. So we are really rich about food as well as India is. What else, bro?
Thank you so much. So can you please name some of the common food
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah.
dishes?
Yeah, sure. We have some the antojitos mexicanos. Antojito mexicano. What is that? We call them, most of them are made by dough. Dough. The dough is like how can I say it? Maize, broken maize, and then make a dough. Okay, similar to the pizza dough, but this comes directly from maize. Okay, and we prepare some sopes, tostadas, huaraches,
Mhm.
barcos, and like that. That's the antojito mexicano. And we can also have the other dishes like mole, mole. Okay, it's like I don't know how to say it, but it's like some brown, more, well, we have different moles, like I don't know, 10 or 12 different moles. Mole.
So
Okay.
do you eat rice, or what do you eat for lunch and dinner?
Hmm.
Common dish for
Yes, rice, mostly
rice.
white rice and pink rice. It's like a red pink rice.
That is made
Uh,
of
Tomato.
wheat, tomato. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. It's a seasoned with tomato and
but we
onion.
use tomato and potato for sauce or for soup or any kind of curry like that.
Yeah, it's similar to you. Huh? Believe me, it's
Yeah.
really similar to you. And mole is like a brown sauce in combined with rice, and then we use it, as what's the name? Oh, gravy, like a gravy, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
gravy.
that. Yeah, if the
Yeah.
mole is like a gravy.
Do you go to a restaurant or hotel or a cool bar just for having pizza, burger, sandwich, or shawai or any kind of shawarma? Have you heard of this?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It's
Yes,
common.
sure. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
common. Yeah.
Okay. At the end, finally, I'm asking you
Okay.
about COVID-19 in your country. So this question must have been asked in the beginning of the session, but you know, this is, COVID slashes around the world. So it's a dreadful situation during the COVID-19 lockdown. Wow, completely locked in the houses, in the rooms, and vaccination, quarantine, many more, isolation. Wow, we can't imagine, but still we are following the government's protocol about this COVID-19. And still, Omicron appeared here in India, and many people were killed during this pandemic. This is really horrifying, terrible. So in the history of world, this is first time. And what about your country? What is the condition?
Wow. The situation in Mexico is worse than it is supposed, because since the beginning, we didn't pay enough attention to the things were happening in the other part of the world. Okay. So right now we have count five 5.3 million cases. Yeah, 5.3 million cases. I mean, in 24 months, no, almost 2 years. And that's cases. But about that, we have 300,000, more or less 310,000. Okay. I think in India it's even worse. Yeah. But what about the population in India? What's the population in India currently?
The population, the exact number, I don't remember. Anyway, maybe, oh, how can I guess?
Don't worry, you are
uh,
one. I think it's 1.3 billion. Oh Lord.
1.3 billion. Oh, you searched Google so fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Wow, well, you are so much more than us. Okay.
Yeah, we
Uh,
are in the second in the case of population after China. Then
yeah,
we
yeah. So
will be in the
for
first after some years.
yeah,
We'll
yeah. Don't
attack
worry. I
China.
think yeah, you love to make kids. I know it.
You know, uh, we will achieve technology, we will invent a lot of things new, like Korea, Japan, China.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
Definitely, definitely in future we will invent a lot of things. So
I
population,
know.
it never, it's not a problem. But our prime minister last Independence Day proclaimed that we have to reduce the the amount of children, like
Yeah.
production.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
mm,
and in Mexico we are
we have to control.
130.
Population
Yes.
makes a lot of problems. That's why.
Yes, yeah. In Mexico, we are around 130. Yeah,
Mhm.
and we have had, as I told you, 5.3 million cases and 313,000 deaths. Okay, so well, it's complicated right now. Um, the problem.
Wherever you go, you'll see Indians, and most of the departments there. Like Facebook, Google. CEO of Google is in Indian, and most of the American um, departments are
Oh,
handled by Indians. Even
okay.
in their government, Indians are appearing. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I understand. Well, right now we are living the fourth Omicron wave. Yeah, I think at at the moment we are even a little bit better than before. Okay, I think we are going to. I mean, the schools are now reopened to the presential classes, but not in a full way. Okay, the groups are just well, here in Mexico, our public education system allows more or less 40 to 42 students per group in each classroom. So, wow, so crowded. Okay, 40 to 42. Okay, in average. Right now, they are only coming the half of the classroom 1 week, and then the next week the other half, and they are mixing like this. Okay, but we have some states that they don't want to come back to presential classes yet. So we are at this moment like, oh, some states want to do it and some others don't want to do it. That's the reality right now.
thank you so much. And we have been discussing many topics. So
Several,
we
I
have
say.
traveled a lot of areas. I really traveled to your Mexican. I got real experience from you as I traveled, as I came to your country, Mexico. Now, we have been discussing for 2 hours. So you spent much time with me, and
Mhm.
thank you so much for joining me. And I never forget this marvelous occasion. This is wonderful opportunity for the viewers to know more about you, your country, culture, language, many more. So thanks a lot for joining once more. And we'll
No,
see next time with another magnificent topic.
mhm. It was a pleasure for me too. Anytime you want it, you just invited me and we can plan it and we can go get it. All right. It was my pleasure. It was my blessing. And I was so happy to have this opportunity to share things to you. It was also an experience for me and I enjoy it too much too.
So thank you so much. Goodbye. See you later.
Goodbye. Have a blessing day. Goodbye.